Listen up.
This just in.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, this R.Kelly trial is continuing in Brooklyn, and yesterday, the first man who was actually accusing R.Kelly took the stand. He's going under the name Lewis. And so what he says happens is that he met R.Kelly at a McDonald's, and he sexually assaulted him when he was 17 years old. He said R.Kelly invited him over to a music studio, but instead brought him to his house and actually performed oral sex on him. He said he was working the overnight shift back in 2006 at a suburb in Chicago. R.Kelly was 39 years old at the time, and according to, quote, Lewis, he said that, he invited him to come to his home in another suburb of Chicago. When he got there, they met in a detached garage where R. Kelly had exercise equipment and a boxing ring rather than in one of the studios that he had in the house. He asked me what I was willing to do for music. Now, Lewis said he would carry his bags and things like that, but he said R. Kelly was unreceptive. Then he asked him if he had any fantasies and quoted R. Kelly as saying, "You never had fantasies about men." I said, "No," Lewis continued, and then he crawled down on his knees and proceeded to give me oral sex. He zipped my pants down and he started doing it. Now, he also said that he didn't have any type of reaction to the oral sex, so I guess R. Kelly stopped, and he asked him to stop, and then he said he swore Lewis to secrecy. He said, "Don't tell anyone, we're brothers now." He said he continued to see R. Kelly after that. He wanted to be mentored for his music career, and when they asked him why he continued, he said he just was really trying to make it in the music business. And he said on subsequent occasions, R. Kelly would record some of their encounters while he was sexually abusing him, and he asked that he call him daddy. Other women have also testified that R. Kelly recorded their sexual encounters and demanded that they call him daddy previously. He said as his relationship with him got stronger, he said, "I was like a brother. I was his little brother," and he tried to bribe another R. Kelly accuser so she wouldn't testify against him. So just a lot of different things. And then he also discussed an incident of non-consensual sex that involved another person. He said R. Kelly snapped his fingers and a young lady came out from underneath a boxing ring and crawled over to him and started performing oral sex on both him and R. Kelly. He said it was uncomfortable. And he also said another time he passed out from drinking at a party and he woke up alone with R. Kelly, unsure whether or not they had had a sexual encounter. So this trial is continuing on. We'll continue to give you updates as they're in court today as well. But ongoing theme here. He had the women and now this first male sexual accuser who said he was groomed from the age of 17, calling him daddy, recording these sexual encounters, swearing people to secrecy. Another woman says that R. Kelly assaulted her days after allegedly marrying Aaliyah in secret. She said she was 17 at the time. And she said R. Kelly had two men approach her and her 19-year-old friend after the show. And as the dressing room cleared out, he asked the girls to play a game of who could kiss it better. And then the girls kissed him before he unzipped her pants and had unprotected sexual intercourse with her.
How was none of this on TV? I would think that, for all the coverage that they've, given R. Kelly and, these things over the years, that the court trial would be on television.
Right. I'm not sure why they haven't put it on TV, but we told you previously that a lot of people aren't allowed in the courtroom right now because of COVID and for whatever other reasons that they have. So it's just the jurors and the alternate jurors that are in there as well. All right. Now, in other drama, Summer Walker and London on the Track have had a going back and forth on social media that's really messy. And she has called him the ghetto baby daddy from hell. She went on social media and said, "London calling and DMing everyone around me because he's blocked," talking about if you care about Summer, get that away from her. So if anything happens to me, it was him, ghetto baby daddy from hell. I'd be minding my business and never call him unless it's about the well-being of my child. Here's what else she had to say.
Y'all was terrorizing me for 2 years, bro, because I was with the I gave him back. I tried as best as I could to keep him involved with his children's lives. Brought you here, he didn't even tell you I was there, you was mad, and we talked. I'm like, "Shorty, I had no problem with you. I want to be good. Let's, our kids, they can grow up together. I can't wait till Paris come over to the playroom, blah, blah, blah." "Nah, bitch, because you was my baby daddy. You still wanted to fight. I don't want to fight any of you hoes."
So she's talking about all the baby moms that she's had to deal with. And she also posted, "I be trying so hard to mind my business." And she said, "And come get this car. I don't want nothing from you. And this ish ain't even paid for. I like my cars paid off." Now, London on the Track responded on social media. He said, it's goofy. He said, it ain't even funny. I really be trying to spare Shorty because I understand her mental health ain't where it needs to be. But the line got to stop. Calling, DMing, who, for what, post the current receipts. If it's accurate, don't lie. Plus, my new woman ain't going for no ish like that. And then he said about the truck, it's cute too. I'm going to have somebody come get it tomorrow. Put the jewelry in the armrest. I don't want you to have nothing you don't want. I ain't going to keep playing with you on this internet. You still making payments. This is just too messy. I don't know if we should even get into all of this.
Send him healing energy.
I'm sending this whole rumor report healing energy.
Yeah. It's a lot of drama.
Jesus Christ.
All right, and now here's what else Summer Walker had to say to all of London on the Tracks, his children's mothers.
I get absolutely nothing from this. I was supposed to have my child, be married like the said he would do, and carry on with my career silently. I have no problem with y'all, bro. Leave me alone, bro. I'm saying one more time. Leave me alone. Me alone. Leave me alone.
Oh, man.
I'm sending them all healing energy.
I hope so, because really the most important thing is the children. And so right now it's really messy, and I know everything is fresh, but hopefully they get to that space where they can co-parent peacefully and not have to deal with this.
Got one more year to bring the vibe down? Anything else?
I think that's it for now.
Okay.
Because, time's up.
I mean, Lord have mercy. Started off telling everybody happy birthday and celebrating life, and then I just don't know where we went.
Yeah, I don't know where we went to.
Salute to Low Key, too. Low Key's born day is on September 3rd as well.
September 3rd, yes.
Yeah.
He's September
He's
3rd. Danny Francis, my brother, September 3rd.
Yep.
The author, I can't think of his name, that always comes up here. His birthday, September 3rd. What's his name? I can't remember his name.
I don't know
comes
what
up
author
here.
you're talking about.
What's his name? Malcolm Gladwell.
Malcolm Gladwell
Okay.
is 9-3?
Yeah, 9-3 as well.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, that is your rumor report.
I'll wait for you. Is it?
Yeah, September 3rd. Yep.
All right, shout out to all my Virgo brothers out there. All right. Now,
And sisters.
And sisters. All right. Now, shout to Revolt. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Everybody else, the People's Choice Mix is up next. 800-585-1051. Shout out to everybody in Detroit. Had an amazing time in Detroit. We're planning out Coachella Detroit. I can't wait for you guys to come on out.
Is August Alsina's birthday September 3rd?
Yes, August Alsina's birthday's September 3rd as well. Yes. Forgot about August Alsina.
Oh, Charlie Sheen.
Man, why you say yes like that, bro?
No, because we always talk about it. I always say that's my brother.
Damn.
But I got to check
Salute
on
to
him. I
my
haven't
man
spoken to him in
August.
a minute.
I ain't speak to August in a second
I'm
either.
going to check up on August, too. All right. Well, the mix is up next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.